take a deep breath and ask yourself, when was the last time that you truly felt alive? Not busy, not productive, not scrolling through social media, but just alive. If you're actually struggling to answer that, you're not alone. Yesterday I had this realization. Lately I've been feeling so anxious, like there's this constant weight in my chest, and I think I finally understand where that anxiety is coming from. I'm always trying to achieve something, some goal, some milestone, some version of myself that I think that will finally make me happy. But no matter how much I achieve, it's like I'm never satisfied. There's always something to do, something better to achieve, to accomplish. And the scariest part is that I have been caught up in this cycle that I have just forgotten to live, how to just be happy with where I am and who I am right now. I feel like our lives have lately become this endless loop. We wake up, we go to work, we go back home, we work out, we scroll on our phones, and then we go to sleep and repeat. And the world is telling us right now that this is actually normal, that we're supposed to constantly be grinding, constantly be wanting to achieve something more, to be something more, and to never stop. But here's the thing, that mindset is actually exhausting. It's like running on a treadmill that will never stop, that is constantly running and that never slows down. And no matter how fast you run, it's like you never feel enough. So it's no wonder for me why so many of us feel anxious, feel tired, feel unhappy with our lives. I'm realizing now that my anxiety is not something that comes out of nowhere. Is definitely tied to this obsession of constantly wanting to achieve something, to overthink. Because I caught myself thinking, okay, once I get to this point, then I'll be happy. But every time that I reach one goal, I go to the next one and it just never stops. It's like I've forgotten to really appreciate the things that I already have, the person that I already am. I have been so busy trying to get somewhere that I've forgotten was just right in front of me. And honestly, for me, that's not living, it's surviving. And here's the truth, no goal, achievement, or material thing will fix that feeling inside of me. Because happiness doesn't come from checking things off a list. It comes from the small, ordinary moments that we get to live day after day. Those moments that we're forgetting to notice. The quiet moments, the laughter with your friends, the people that you really love. I have been so focused on becoming the person that I want to be that I have forgotten to love the person that I am right now. And I've been starting to realize that if I keep living this way, always chasing something, always striving for more, I will never feel at peace. Like there's no way, because that anxiety will always be there, because there will be always more things to do, more things to accomplish. But if I want to really live, I just have to stop chasing all that stuff, and I have to just step back for a minute here. So I've been thinking about this, and I feel like what I'm gonna do is take a step back for real from social media, from the grinding culture, from all the gurus that try to make you feel like you always need to achieve something else. Because I have been following all those influencers for years, and yes, of course, they give great advice and they are trying to only help you, and I have gotten really good advice from them. But I've realized that constant focus on success has made me forget about the beauty of just living, because I'm just tired to live my life as a checklist. I'm missing out on the present moment, and I don't want to be doing that anymore. I want to start noticing the little things instead of focusing so much on my future. Those little things that actually make life worth living. And hey, maybe you feel this way too. Maybe you're tired of chasing, tired of feeling like you've never enough. And if that is you, I want to share something with you that is truly helping me. I'm actually gonna change all the demands and requirements that I set for myself, and I'm shifting them to preferences. So this way I'm just starting to look at all of my goals as something that I prefer or I would like to achieve, not something that I have to achieve. So it's like I just am removing huge pressure out of achieving those. And I put all of my trust in God to achieve those goals, but I don't need them to survive. I'll probably achieve all of them or most of them, but the journey to get to those will be much more pleasant. Also, I've decided to start focusing on the 5 senses when I'm doing something. So basically slowing down every single thing that I do. For instance, if I'm having a shower, I will slow down and start appreciating the moment with my 5 senses. I will just feel how soft my hair feels. I will also try to smell the shampoo that smells like flowers, whatever. Just try to put your five senses in it and slow down every single thing that I'm doing, because I feel like we're constantly doing a task, thinking about the next task that we have to do. And this way, we're constantly living in the future. And if I look back at my life, I realize that I always do this. I'm driving in the car and I'm thinking about where I am going next instead of just focusing on the journey driving the car, and so on. And I will just remind myself that I don't need to be anything else than what I already am. And the only way to truly live is to be in the present moment. So just breathe, just live, and remind yourself that you are already enough.